寿司。
Next up is Volume 35, the Herikoputaa, or the Helicopter, developed by Tomcat System, a minor company in Tokyo who put together a few Simple2000 games, but is currently too small to create console titles, and so has entered the social network gaming market. The story goes, you got yourself a brand spanking new RC helicopter for your birthday, but since your mom's worried you're gonna kill all the neighbors, she tells you to first practice using the thing in your room. And so, we got ourselves the trial level. According to the box, roughly translated, it says, the feeling of controlling a remote helicopter, reproducing using the analog controls on your PlayStation 2. Now, I have to admit, flying a real RC helicopter is one of those things I haven't accomplished in life. It's not even on my bucket list. But if that's really what the controls are like, all I have to say is, damn! The controls are more sensitive than an ex-girlfriend. Push the analog just a little, and the thing doesn't seem to move. Push it too much, and your helicopter goes hella flying into walls and bookshelves. Easy, easy, easy. Damn it! Crap! Shit! No. Oh, shit! There's definitely a learning curve here, and I'm not gonna reach it in this room. So let's head out to the next level. Apparently, the living room is infested with cockroaches, or gokiburi in Japanese. And so, you strap on a spray can and annihilate those pesky creatures. Now, in the CG mom's defense, having cockroaches doesn't indicate a dirty house. During a Japanese summer, so long as you're living on the ground floor, those things will always find a way in. Trust me. After that, we're using a water gun to shoo away the infestation of cats in the garden. Then, having proven ourselves at a reasonable level not to kill anyone, we hit the streets. And I must say, this is a pretty accurate representation of a suburban neighborhood in Japan, from the shops and balconies to the vending machines and lack of grass. The only thing you might notice missing from the scene is, well, people. Usually it's a bit more crowded than this. More than 0 people, anyway. My guess is, word got on the street that I'm coming with my RC helicopter, and everyone took to the hills before their faces got slashed. So, just like at the house, we find a star to begin the mission. There's a woman complaining of the insensitive young generation who throw their empty cans in her yard, and asks you to fling them back where they belong, in the street. Instead of a spray can or a water gun, we've got a grapple hook. Granted, this would be much easier to simply climb over the fence and pick them up with your hands, but oh well. Yeah, that's where that shit goes. Then, there's a salaryman, asking you to shoo cats off the cars in a parking lot. The owner of a supermarket, who asks you to shoo away pigeons that keep pooping into her vegetables. And a janitor, who requests you to shoo frogs off the patio and into the pond. So, does all this shooing pay off? Yes, it does. After each mission, you receive credits, which you can use to upgrade your helicopter. Besides the basics of speed and better controls, you can also extend the life of your battery, which basically gives you more time per mission, and a stronger body which allows for more crashes. So I say, get the batteries and stronger body, and fuck the speed and gyroscopes. You'll need them in the more difficult challenges. There's a mission where a building's blazing with flames, and the firefighter asks you to lift masks up to the people trapped inside. It's kinda serious. And I guess the firefighters are on their lunch break. I got stuck on this one for a long time. For one thing, the people don't stay in the windows. Jeez. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, come on! I was right there! Stupid burning victims. The other thing is, I find it really difficult to move away from the windows after giving them their mask. Not just because the controls are so sensitive, but you're fighting with the camera as well. If the angle moves, so does your direction. By now I've gotten a bit used to the controls, but those constant changes in camera angles are as annoying as a Joel Schumacher film. This one here's my favorite mission, if only for its silliness. Crows made off with the girls' bikini tops, and they ask you to retrieve them. Now, I'm just wondering, and I'm sure maybe you are too, why were they off in the first place? This isn't a hot spring. I'm not complaining, just saying. And also, there's 3 girls, but I'm collecting 9 bikini tops. Now, I'm not a genius at math, but does that mean there's 6 other girls hiding in the bushes somewhere? The girls are actually kinda creepy. They just look like statues. Apparently, after completing the mission, the girls are in no rush to put them back on, as they're still covering themselves with their arms. They offer you a kiss for your reward, but you tell them, "Hell no, lady, gimme money." That's what it says, I'm not making this up. In the last set of missions, we head to the school. There, a homeroom teacher asks you to clean the windows with your heli jizz. A gym teacher wants you to grab his balls. What? Grabbing his balls, off the roof. And a science teacher asks you to put his books away. This is another tough one, as once again you're fighting with the camera. Then, you're mounting pictures back on the shelf for the principal, blowing test papers out of the pool, and then the credits start to roll. Huh? Did I beat the game? Yeah, there's still 6 missions left. Okay. The credits are done and we're playing again. That was weird. Next, we're using the RC helicopter to take pictures of ghosts. Yep, that's right. Apparently, the school is haunted. First, there's the poltergeists in the library, which are black and white renderings of Japanese politicians. Then, there's the ghosts of dead principals in the office. And finally, spirits wandering the pool area, which look like the angry ghosts of SpongeBob SquarePants. So with the school area done, there's only 3 more missions. Back in the city, a superhero, yep, that's his name, asks you to step up and take out black helicopters with your water pistol. More of that fun, campy silliness. Then, the final mission... Huh? The credits again? Why? Man, how annoying would that be if you're trying to watch a movie and the credits just kept popping up during the film?
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I...
Anyway, Then we're back at the school for an RC helicopter race. And you're guaranteed to come in first place because apparently you're the only student with an RC helicopter. Just grab all the stars and try not to crash. Easier said than done. Finally, head back home and enter a secret hole in the garden, which warps you to a long, long tunnel filled with bats and bouncing boulders. Huh. Never expected this to be in the garden. The tunnel, despite seeming miles long, takes you back out to the garden. And that's it. Job well done. Every mission cleared. And no credits. How ironic. Overall, Herikoputaa is not a bad little game. The camera angles were a little annoying at times, and the controls take some getting used to. But it's fun and challenging, and only a third the price of a regular PS2 game. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a taste of the Simple2000 series and show you what sort of games were available. They may not be God of War, but they were cheap and entertaining. The B-grade games of Japan. Thank you for watching. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Video game and sushi